This is the Wilderness Road, or Vildmarksvägen as we call it in Swedish. A truly unique piece of Sweden. Spanning over 500 kilometers across an area the size of Belgium, it is very sparsely inhabited. The Wilderness Road is going over the highest paved road in Sweden, well above the tree line, being accompanied by impressive mountains, waterfalls, mountain rivers, and lakes. Over the next 5 videos, I'm gonna take you along my journey around this beautiful bike route. Just after leaving my starting point Vilhelmina, I ran into some rain. Conveniently enough, I found a nice shelter along the road, so I decided to stop there to make some lunch. So I got caught in a little bit of an afternoon shower, so I figured I would make some lunch while I wait out the rain. I just found this nice shelter here along the road, so perfect for hiding out from the rain. It's been a pretty rough day so far. I've had rain on and off the whole day. Now it's cleared up and we have some beautiful blue skies above us, but the middle of the day here was really rainy, and to be able to avoid the rain, I just ran into the forest and took shelter under a couple of trees. But that at the same time meant that I had to battle the mosquitoes. So each time I had to go off the road to take shelter from the rain, I also had to take all of my rain gear on. Not so much for the rain, since I was kind of covered by the trees, but to be able to protect myself from all the mosquitoes that were attacking me in the forest. There are a few of these rapids for the next hour or so. There's supposed to be a really nice one, maybe 15 kilometers ahead, called the Step Rapids. I think I have around 20 kilometers until I reach the goal of this day, which is a town called Saxnäs. So I'm probably gonna set up camp either before Saxnäs or just after. I stopped to take in the breathtaking views at Trappstegsforsen before continuing my journey towards my goal of the day, Saxnäs. So I just made it to Saxnäs, or actually I'm about a kilometer away from Saxnäs. But I found this nice camp spot here, and I was able to snatch the one and only tent spot. I think there are 3 RVs camping here for the night. But I found the nicest place. I'm literally just a meter or 2 away from the lake. So I got a nice breeze protecting me from all the mosquitoes and midges. The plan now was to make some dinner, and I'm basically all out of water, so I thought I try out my new Sawyer Squeeze mini water filter. So I'm gonna go and fetch some water from the lake here. So for those of you who have seen my earlier videos, you know that I usually eat a lot better than this. But the reason why I'm eating so uninspirational dinner as I do tonight is because there are hardly any supermarkets around. I think there's a small one in Saxnäs, but they closed at 6, so I knew I wasn't gonna be able to make it till 6 here. The last supermarket I saw was in Vilhelmina, where I started earlier today, and that's about 90 kilometers away from here. So they open up the supermarket at 9 in the morning tomorrow morning, so I'm hopefully gonna find some better dinner for tomorrow evening than this one. So I set up my camera outside to take a nice time lapse of the sunset. And while I was doing that, I changed into my evening wear inside of the tent, and I heard just as the sun set, I heard the people who were sitting at the bench over here kind of fleeing the bench and running over to their RVs to get everything inside of the RV. And when I got out of the tent, I understood why. Because as soon as the sun sets, even in a matter of seconds, the mosquitoes arrive from everywhere. I was out for maybe a minute or so to get the camera, fold up the tripod, and I had maybe 30 mosquitoes on my back. But I think I've been able to get inside of the tent without being escorted by a couple of friends inside of the tent. Last night when I drove to Vilhelmina, where I started this day, I just camped in the forest maybe 20 kilometers before Vilhelmina, and I got off to a pretty late start. So I set up my tent basically after midnight. I just found a nice camp spot and got out in the middle of the night, and the visibility was kind of so. So when I started pitching my tent, I just instantly felt mosquitoes all over my legs since I wore shorts. So when I finally got inside of the tent, I turned on the light on my smartphone, and quickly noticed that I had about 20 or so mosquitoes inside of my tent. So at almost 1 in the morning I had to do that favorite Swedish pastime, chasing mosquitoes inside of a tent. Thanks for following along on this, the first day of my tour along the wilderness road. Make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any upcoming episodes from this tour. And until next time, have a good one.